Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 21 of ReZero. Oh my god, man, this show is incredible in the sense that every episode, I have not seen one really bad episode yet. This show just gets better and better as time goes by. This episode right here did everything I wanted to do and more. It actually made me tear up at one point of it. Honestly, just a fantastic episode. So let's start off with some of the comedy moments here, right here. We have Rem, as the whale is trying to like breathe down Subaru's neck, and Subaru's running around trying to escape from it, going, "The only one who may sniff Subaru-kun is me." I mean, I cracked up with that. I thought that was hilarious. But what's essentially happening in this episode is that people are scared. They see all of these whales. They see that they have no chance, it looks like, of winning. And honestly, this is how most of this fight goes, that they're trying to figure out what is going on here. Subaru is desperately trying to use his head, is trying to think, why is it that there are so many whales all of a sudden? Why is it that one of them is in the sky by itself? And then he realizes it comes to a conclusion. And, luckily also at the same time, Krush is trying to kind of re-establish the morale amongst her troops. She's going about going, hey, listen, this weakling over here is running around alongside alongside the white whale, and what are you guys doing? Absolutely nothing. You're just standing there with your heads down. And what they see when they see Subaru running, and they see Subaru right alongside the whale, they do get a little bit more morale. They actually pick up the swords again. One of the soldiers that lost one of his family members throws a mace at the whale's eye. They are willing to fight this thing. And what's funny is also at the same time too, they finally are able to break through the main whale's skin and get William out there, the old man. Which, by the way, I just want to call him the old man because I think it's funny, so I'm just calling him old man from the whole here on out. But they pull the old man out, and Subaru has a plan. He sets a plan in motion. What he's doing, even though he's being called a weakling and everything else, he's got a plan of action, and it involves Rem, of course, shooting a giant icicle attack near the whale. It looks like at first it misses, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's terrible," but really, Subaru was on the icicle and was on top of this whale. So he jumps off the whale. Yeah, because Subaru is freaking crazy, and he activates his return by death, ability per se, where he starts talking about the past. And of course, the witch comes and grabs his heart and squeezes it slightly, and you could see the aura around him from this witch's scent. And the whale just nosedives towards Subaru, which is what they were trying to do. They wanted the whale to come down from the sky, and they wanted to be on the earth. So luckily Subaru is saved mid-flight down. And what they did was they actually put explosives and attacked the tree. So the tree falls and lands directly on the whale, crushing the whale and essentially ending it. So, essentially getting close to the end. What the old man does now that he's been healed up a little bit, starts walking towards it. And this is one of the scenes where really this gets to me. We see as he's walking toward the whale, we see tidbits of his actual past, and more so the fight that he had with his wife. And during this fight, you see these two going at it, and you also see at the same time the old man currently fighting the whale and just cutting it like a million pieces. And what's funny is that you see how the old man gets the moniker, the master swordsman. It's not because she died and it was passed to him, more so because he was able to defeat her in battle, and at the same time showed that he loved her. And she even tells him she loves him and all that, and they kiss and stuff like that. But there was such a heartwarmness to this that I honestly cried a little bit here at this scene, because I was watching this old man fight and just remember his wife, and yelling at the top of his lungs that hey, this is the reason why he's been here so long, is to kill this whale, to kind of avenge his wife, to end it already. It was a really nice scene. It was touching. The whale's been defeated. Now, what's funny about the next several scenes is we see Krush and Subaru talking to one another, and we see that she respects respects Subaru a lot. And what's also funny is Subaru's like, if I didn't have a number 1 and 2 in my heart already, you'd be up there. And I thought she responded in a quirky way or say something stupid. She actually responded. She goes, "No, I can't. I did think of you like a woman for a second. That in the sense that when I saw you on the field, I actually was my heartstrings were pulled a little bit, but my heart belongs to my dreams." So that means that she was a little bit enticed by Subaru. Krush, she realizes Subaru's a pretty cool guy, right? But honestly, it was funny. There's, I'll just say this right now, probably also with several scenes that happened in the past too. Rem and Subaru, that's gonna be a thing that's gonna be forever. It's instilled in the world of the anime. I mean, like honestly, even when Emilia probably gets her screen time and they get closer or whatever, no one's gonna want that. Everyone's gonna want Rem and Subaru together, just for the sheer fact of the several things they went through this episode. Like, for example, when he was being pulled back from the whale as he's falling, she grabbed him using her mace and dragged him, and he slammed right into her boobs. And her response was, "Thank you for the treat." And he goes, "What? Wait, what?" And she goes, "Nothing. Don't worry about it." I was cracking up. I mean, honestly, it's like, this is great. Now, what's funny is the old man comes up and thanks thanks Subaru again for letting him live this long and being able to kind of go at the whale and defeat it himself. And Subaru goes, "No, don't worry about it. I understood you must have really loved your wife and all that." And, the old man looks up at him and, realizes that he really did love his wife. He really, really loved her a lot. And what's funny is that Krush offers the old man and several troops and several things like Fellas and all that in return, because he needs them for the witch's cult battle that's going to be ahead. And he's surprised by this, but he really thanks her and he's happy about that. But we see that there was another mercenary group, and as the credits are rolling, we see that another mercenary group was meant to kind of blockade the roads to make sure that no one else came along the fight. And one of the members is an old face from, we'll say, several episodes back where Subaru and him fought each other and caused a lot of anger for Subaru. And you could see Subaru's face at one point just going, "Why is he there, of all people?" So I'm very curious why he is there indeed. I'm wondering about that. Anyways, guys and girls, I will end it here. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please leave in the comments if you did or didn't. Who knows, As always, please hit that like button, subscribe button, share button. You know the whole nine. I will talk to you all later. Have a great, great day, everyone. Bye-bye.